Hello and welcome, YouTube. Welcome back to another review here on the YouTube channel. My name is Seamus. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're doing well. And for this review, we've got Tullahoma, the fourth studio album by country music singer Dustin Lynch. And I hope I'm not butchering that because that's the name of his hometown in Tennessee. That's what he named his album after. So, sorry, Dustin, if I'm butchering the name of your hometown. Don't want to insult you and the people in your town that way. But that's the name of the album, and it's a follow-up to 2017's Current Mood, an album that saw him stray away from the more neo-traditional stuff he had done with his first two albums. I thought his first two albums had featured some really great cuts, like She Cranks My Tractor, Cowboys and Angels, and there were some other deep cuts on this first album that were pretty good. Second album, I think it's called Where It's At, had a great single in Mind Reader that showed that he could do these poppier undertones but still keep that neo-traditional country sound in terms of composition at the forefront and succeed within that realm. Then Current Mood saw him stray strictly almost into pop, R&B, almost hip-hop overtones with on top of the more neo-traditional stuff. And it just really didn't work, and I've fallen out of favor with this stuff very badly over the years. So where I maybe would have given a pass to it before, it's hard to do that now. And this stuff does not age well. And on this new album, does he succeed at going further down on this road and doubling down on it? So it opens with Momma's House, which it kind of drags on. It's only 3 minutes and 40 seconds long, which isn't that long at all, but it really feels like it goes on for an hour and a half. Dustin sings it. It's okay. His voice is kind of grating in a lot of places on this record. I will just get that out of the way. He's probably a better singer than I ever will be, so what the hell do I know? But it continues the flirtation with these overtly pop overtones, and he sings it okay, I guess. It's not terrible, but it does drag on after a little bit, and then Dirt Road follows that right up with it's a Thomas Rhett wannabe, which is a bad place to be anyway. You could not pay me to make a song in the same mold as Thomas Rhett. It's nothing new lyrically. It's if it has anything going for it, it has potential as a radio single and as a live show staple. So I guess on that front, if we're talking commercial success, Dustin's going in the right direction. Thinking About You is alright. The live instrumentals make a needed emergence. It's not horribly written. There's a nice pre-chorus. It's short and it's quaint. I don't know. It's only a few seconds long. I don't know why I singled it out, but I was going through these songs meticulously, and that was a nice whole thing to point out. The pre-chorus is okay, and then Lauren Elena has guest vocals on here, and she's great. Her voice can be really angelic at times. Much better suited here than with Kane Brown, and she did a song with Rascal Flatts a few years back called "Are You Happy Now?" That's a great song. Go check it out. She is just angelic. She enhances any song she's on, be it solo or as a guest. And here, she and Dustin Lynch do have a lot of chemistry, and to give credit to her, she definitely enhances this track. Definitely is needed. And then number one single for Dustin, Riding Roads, follows it up. It's decent enough within the poppier radio ready composition, but I've heard it a million times, so I'm trying to avoid that when I was listening through this. And I will say this: not only did I skip that song when skimming through these on Spotify, I was interrupted in the midst of listening to this by a Febreze advertisement that was more well written, more cleverly written, because it was like a song. It was better written than most of the songs on here, which is yikes. And then Old Country Song follows that up. It's like if Luke Bryan had a slightly more contemporary voice, albeit it's kind of grating yet again. Second verse does throw in some nice references to some country classics like Red Dirt Road and Where the Green Grass Grows. So it lives up to its title. The live instrumentals aren't bad on the song's bridge. So it's decent enough. The World Ain't Yours and Mine kind of just coasts. Not sure if the first verse even bleeds or builds up to a chorus. It kind of just coasts on a little bit. The R&B overtones refuse to go away. Country Star is actually pretty good. Dustin is convincing enough as a vocalist. It has great single potential, radio potential. It was the first song on this album. I think it might be the only song on here to earn a replay spin for me. I actually went to go back and replay it a couple times because it was pretty good. Still trying hard to chase trends, but Dustin does sing it well enough, and I had to give him credit there. Working on You, the guitar slicks on the opening and the intro aren't terrible. His vocals are kind of grating and annoying yet again, bordering on laughable, not just with that, but in terms of composition, just cookie cutter pop country. Little Town Livin', Jesus Christ, this song is terrible. It's like a ripoff of Jason Aldean's Dirt Road Anthem. Oh my god, it's terrible. I paused this because I almost had a mental breakdown because there's rapping in this song. Like, I'm not trying to cast aspersions on like when people try to rap or anything. And I'm not trying to act like you can only do it in like hip hop or whatever. But this song is just terrible. Do you think the neo traditional instrumental on the intro is inviting until Dustin Lynch starts rapping? I I didn't. I want this to be erased from my memory. Anyway, Red Dirt Blue Eyes is just more single potential stuff, more radio stuff, very radio friendly. It's not rapping, but how much is that saying? And then another number one single for him, Good Girl, close out the album. It's a song I've heard a million times before on the radio. I thought it was decent enough when it came out. I do think he does a good job at telling the listener, telling the girl in the relationship how she's changed his life for the better, and expresses that with a level of gratitude and a level of zest and emotion. So I'll give him credit there. Overall, these songs just kind of bleed into each other. They're definitely a product of the times where I feel like we're in a post-bro country era where you have some people emerging, especially women like Jesus Christ, Maren Morris and Casey Musgraves, doing really good things in country music in terms of taking it to new places and implementing new genres, new ideas. And then you have Chris Stapleton's of the world and stuff like that. I feel like we're in the post-bro country era where more newcomers and more really good artists are starting to emerge and do new things with the genre and bring it back. But we're still in the era of like pop country for sure. And this album is just a product of the times, and it chases trends at almost every turn. A lot of grating vocals. It's very laughable, especially with the lyrics and stuff and the rapping. Ugh. I'm gonna give this a 2 out of 5. I did not really. There's a couple of songs like Country Star and Thinking About You with Warren Elena. A couple songs I will revisit because they were pretty good and performed well enough within the composition. But overall, this is just an album I really do not want to revisit for the most part. So that's all I have to say. If you enjoyed this review, smash the like button. Leave a comment with your thoughts on this album below. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I upload a new video. Until next time, my name is Seamus. This has been another album review. See you next time.